Okay, hello, this is Wmpyr here to talk about the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. Um, Now, a lot of people were complaining about this fight. They didn't like it. Um, and I guess a lot of the complaints were, I'm guessing there's really two things. Number one, people wanted to see, or there were a lot of people that wanted to see Mike Tyson um, really hurt Jake Paul to put him in his place. And, I think that's kind of disturbing, right? Yeah, sure, you might feel like, Jake Paul's, um, kind of like asking for it. But at the same time, then what are we asking for when we want to see something like that? And to me, that is like along the same lines of a public execution. Is that where we are headed? As society, is that where we're gonna go? Where eventually we want to see that kind of thing. I kind of feel that it's connected. Some people may go, no, 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 no. That's not what this is. You're forcing that. I don't think so. I feel like if you really wanted to see Jake Paul get annihilated and destroyed by Mike Tyson, you know, then to me, really, it's kind of similar to a public execution. And I find that disturbing, you know. Um, Number two, people, I think a lot of people, if not probably everybody, they wanted to see a good fight. They wanted to be entertained. And it wasn't entertaining. And I've actually read some comments where people were saying, well, you know, that if it's not going to be a good fight, at least make it entertaining. And yeah, I think there's a difference between a good fight and entertaining. And if we are asking for entertainment, um, okay, so first of all, if you're asking for a good fight, what are you thinking? Because obviously this is a spectacle, you know. If you want to watch a good fight, you got to watch the actual sport. This right here is, yeah, it is a total spectacle. It is an event. It's not the actual competitive sport of boxing. You know what I mean? So I don't know what you're thinking. And for those people that are going to be like, well, if it's not going to be a good fight, then at least make it entertaining. That also kind of bothers me because when we're saying entertain entertain me, right? It's like I don't care if this is fake, or I don't care if this is, not a good competitive match. Make it entertaining. I paid money for it, therefore I need to be entertained. That, to me, is why this exists in the first place. Where spectacle becomes more important, entertainment becomes more important than the quality. And this kind of thing exists because I think because of two things. Number one is, this is Jake Paul, or the Paul brothers, or, what they are, they're marketing geniuses. They've made millions and millions, doing this kind of thing. So They're super successful, and they're doing exactly what they want to do. So anyone watching them and going, are they real contenders? Or, I want to see how well they're going to do against this, MMA fighter or this ex-champ or whatever. All of that, none of that matters, because what they're doing is marketing, and they're getting you to buy their product. Okay. And now the next thing is all the questions that people are asking, like, is he a legit, boxing contender? How would he do really in the sport of boxing against a current world champion or whatever? Those are all things that it kind of has nothing to do with this. So in that sense, this is, I don't want to say it's a fraud, because it's not, because his goal is to make money, and he's doing that, and the rest is marketing and advertising. What do you think marketing today is? It's a lot of marketing today is exaggerated. It's to get you to make you buy it. It doesn't have to even be the real thing, which is unfortunate, So that's the product that we're watching here. This doesn't have to be a good fight. This doesn't have it. What it does have to do is make you think that it's gonna be. It make you feel like, oh, is this gonna happen? Was he gonna be sent to the hospital? Is something historical? Is something serious gonna happen? That's all they need to do, is make you think that. Because once again, this is a spectacle. This is not something to be taken seriously. They're showing this, and they're getting you all revved up. They're getting you all emotionally attached to this. They want your emotions to be involved. And that is, I don't want to say good marketing, but that's the kind of marketing they're going for, which is, to me, that's the world we live in today, which I don't like it. I don't like it. To me, it's the same thing with YouTube. On YouTube, if it used to be, what YouTube used to be is like, I could have my own channel. I could be a TV host. I could be a teacher. I could be like my own public access channel kind of thing, right? That YouTube gave you that chance, and that has now turned into something else, where it's like it's become this extremely competitive money making thing, and this is the top of the food chain, is the Paul brothers. They didn't they start off from YouTube? So something along those lines. And so what we're seeing now in YouTube is like, if I want to look up martial arts and learn some techniques or learn some stuff, and I go, and then I go, what is this crap? And it's the same thing. It's entertainment. Entertainment has become more important, to get you to watch the video, has become more important. And then in this case, the actual entertainment value, with YouTube, they want you to tune in constantly. They want you to subscribe. They don't want you to miss an episode. They want you to keep watching their videos. So they got to deliver in the entertainment aspect, not in the information aspect, not in the, is it correct information? Not in those regards. Is it the truth? Not in that at all. But in the entertainment aspect, because that's what's going to get you to click again, right? Here, in this spectacle, they don't really even have to, we're finding out, they don't even have to deliver the entertainment part. They just got to get you to buy it. So that is what we're dealing with today. And, I, in my own way, trying to go against it. So that's why, I named my style B1 Escrima, B1 basement level 1. So, in other words, I'm fine being underground because now I don't have to worry about how many views I have, how many subscribers I have. I don't have to worry about those kinds of things. And I can focus on good information, delivering good information. I could focus on that, rather than, oh, if it's not entertaining enough, no one's going to click on it. You know, I need clickbait stuff, titles that's going to sell. I don't have to really worry about those kinds of things, and I can really just concentrate on the good stuff. And I think it's sad that the world is turning into this. You know, um, look, I have no problem if, like, for example, a few years back, Hoist Gracie fought Ken Shamrock, for the third time, and they're both fighting as seniors. They're both well past retirement, and they're fighting. Now, there's people that probably tuned in to watch that as a spectacle, you know. Um, but for me, I didn't view it that way. And if that's what they want to do, that's fine. The way that I see it is kind of like a sequel to a movie or even a remake to a movie. If you don't like it, you don't have to tune in. Don't watch it. But the fact that they have it, and for the fans who, they're big fans of the original, and now, like, for example, Beetlejuice. I'm assuming this Beetlejuice, the new one, is nowhere near as good as the first one is what I'm assuming. But if you want to watch it because you like the first one so much and you want to see that universe expand, you can. But if you don't want to and you go, the first one's good and I don't want this other one to taint it for me, so I don't want to watch it, then that's fine too. I I don't see a problem with that. No one's making me watch that, And I don't think they are false advertising either. This here, this spectacle right here, the problem I have, if they advertise this as a spectacle, I don't have a problem with it. But if they advertise this and it's not what it's advertised as, now we're going into like false marketing. And I feel like what Jake Paul has been doing is definitely along those lines. That's just an opinion. At the very least, it's borderline very close to that. Some people will argue and say, no, he's completely a fraud. And what he's been completely, every event, it's been pretty much a lie. Okay, that's your opinion. But I'm saying that at the very least, it's kind of iffy what he's doing. It's kind of douchey, but that's what you get with him, right? I think, he makes it clear what he is. So the rest, if you can't fall for the marketing, right? So that's just my opinion about this. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.